This is a fast lens, f1.4 to be precise. And in this episode, I'm going to tell you why you should buy one. In fact, I'm going to show you. Damn. If you've just got into photography and have bought a camera with a kit lens, I strongly recommend a fast 50mm lens as the next lens to buy. In fact, if you've been into photography for a while and have got a whole bunch of fancy glass, you could be missing out if you don't have one of these little guys. There are two big reasons why I think you should own this little lens. Number one, it's so versatile. You can use this little guy for everything from landscape, travel, portraits, food, lifestyle. It just goes on. The list goes on. The wide open aperture on this lens means you can use it indoors at events during the evening, handheld. You can shoot things that other people that don't have it can't. Having this little lens in my camera bag when I'm doing client projects like travel assignments has really saved the day for me. I've been in places like restaurants where I can't set up a tripod and I've got limited time to work with. I can shoot food images like this. And then there's stuff when I'm running around a city shooting handheld like this. Number two. Having a shallow depth of field with this lens allows you to create some fantastic shots where you're really focusing in on the subject matter and blurring out the background completely, so all sorts of distractions can be taken away. It's almost like a macro lens in that sense. Again, I've shot food with this, I've shot portraits. It's fantastic for travel and landscapes, and if you use the shallow depth of field well, it's a thing of beauty. And the best thing is the cost. Now, I'm a Nikon user, but the same applies to Canon and probably Sony and Fuji and the other brands as well. You can buy a 1.4 version and a 1.8. This Nikon 1.4 is about $350 or about £280. Now the 1.8 is the more popular version, and that's only $220 or £110. That's incredible value for what you get. I actually bought this one over 20 years ago and it's still going strong. It's small, it's light, tough as old boots. I absolutely love this lens. If you've watched my channel before, you know I don't just sit there and talk the talk. I get out there and actually show you what I'm talking about. So I'm heading to Folkestone Harbour to use this lens. The funny thing is, this video wasn't supposed to be about a lens, it was supposed to be about motivation. This time of the year when it's cold and miserable, we tend to lose motivation. So my way of dealing with that is to really limit what I'm shooting with, and the time I've got to shoot. And that makes me really sort of laser sharp, focused, concentrate. If I've got a goal, I tend to work a lot better and actually get motivated, and I like the challenge. And I do that with my commercial work, so I figured, why shouldn't I apply that to my personal photography? And it does actually work. So I'll tell you what my limitations are with this lens, but let's get going because I'm talking too much. I decided to limit myself to only shooting handheld, the tripods for the video, only shooting at f1.6. On top of that, there's a time constraint because sunset's in 1 hour and 20 minutes, so that's really going to help me concentrate and keep me moving along. gone down and there's still enough light to shoot handheld at f1.6. I found this statue looking out across to the white cliffs, and this is going to make a really nice shot. Well, that's it. About an hour of shooting handheld at f1.6 with a 50mm prime. I was totally focused, excuse the pun, and it was a lot of fun. I didn't go. I'm still here shooting. I'm having too much fun. If you don't have a 50mm lens that's 1.4 or 1.8, you really got to get one. Those last few images, you could not have shot handheld in that kind of low light and got any kind of quality unless you were shooting something like a f1.8. So I think you can see how great this lens is, how versatile it is. So I got a note here the other day, just out of interest. Nice message. People write to me now. It's like, I don't know why, but so, yeah, it's amazing. Let me read this. Dear Simone, there's no E. How refreshing your channel is. You're not one of those annoying people who keep asking viewers to like and comment and subscribe. They're such annoying little Well, thanks, J.R. Hartley. That's a nice note. No, I don't do that. Yeah, that is annoying. Thanks for watching. Bye.